Hi everyone, this will be a match point challenge. This is the current standings. I don't know how well you can see it. Basically what happened here is Nigel just played all his games top of 16, and this thing here is what my match was. So I got 5.5 out of 16, which is a little less than average compared to the field, but he basically won. Well, he did actually win all his matches, which means that actually it's not so bad losing to him. He's almost certainly gonna be first. Now, I have 3 matches open here. Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, I have actually recorded something from his challenge, but it just came out so bad that I'm not gonna upload it. And I have these 3 challenges here. Diana and Arend. Arend, I don't know if you've seen him before on this channel, but Diana, you've definitely seen her before. Um, they're really good. Billy Fung, I don't know whether or not he's good. But then let's say tonight I could play against Diana first, maybe. And then Billy and then Arend, and then that will give us a good idea of where I am. That will mean, in total you have 8 matches, so that means that I'd be halfway there. So that's something. It's an extreme distribution, but 1 spade should be okay. And what's 4 hearts? That sounds about right. It's match point, so I need to pay attention to over tricks and similar things. Okay, my partner has everything. So the thing is, discarding the diamond would look normal, but I think it's unnecessary. I can just rough this, and if spades are good, then I might even be able to discard the 2 diamonds on them. And then go to dummy and no, and then rough this jack of diamonds there. Now that's obviously a bit sad, because that would mean that I would be taking 13 tricks. On the other hand, the slam itself is not that great. It would be on the spade finesse. So if the spade finesse loses, then I'm only +1. So it's not the end of the world. Pretty sure I need hearts to be 2-2 as well for this. So if hearts are not 2-2, okay, they are 2-2, but if they hadn't been 2-2, then I would have needed the spade finesse for +2 and no spade finesse for +1. So the grand slam is only working if both of those things work. Okay, so despite the fact that hearts were 2-2, the spade king being offside meant that I have no chance for more than 11 tricks. One of those hands. You shouldn't really worry about it too much. Okay, this is 18. 1 diamond. And this is an interesting situation, in fact. Some people play 1-no trump here as 18-19. I think that's actually an interesting treatment, but for now I have an easy support double and see where we end up. If my partner bids 4 hearts, wow. Okay, so we have a diamond fit. Maybe we should just placing diamonds. My partner has a void, so odd number of key cards, void above diamonds. Well, that's gonna be a diamond. I mean, that's gonna be a spade void. And an odd number of key cards is the king of diamonds, I guess. So I hope that we will make this somehow. They do have, they did both bid here, so it doesn't look like a trivial slam, and it's not. So we are missing the ace of clubs and the queen of diamonds. All I need to do is find a queen, and then I am called, right? I like the 4 diamond bid a lot. Okay, so east overcalled 1 spade, west raised to 3 spades. So there's only 1 card difference between them. If there's only 1 card difference between them, then cashing the ace and king is still the right play. Now the only question here is, do I have a lot of points? I have 19, my partner has 9, wait, 10. So they only have 11 points in total. He uses the ace of clubs. Ace of clubs, let's say queen jack of spades, although that's a bit too generous. That's 7. On the other hand, you still have the queen of hearts and the jack of hearts, so it's a bit too much here. So I am missing 11 points, and definitely you don't need 11 points to overcall on the one level. Well, let's see if we find something out. If he's played like the queen of spades or something. Nope. Only thing I can still do here is ace king of spades and see if West plays something, but it's not actually. I mean, it's only guaranteed. It's almost guaranteed to not help me here. So I'm not actually sure why I'm doing it. Yeah, they play the 3 and the 9. Okay. Honestly, I don't know enough about the hand, so I'm just gonna play for the percentage play, which is ace king. Yeah, it's wrong. So did I know something about the distribution? Not really, right? I could have tried to play 2 rounds of hearts, but I mean, in this case, actually, wait. Screen real estate. Let's see. Okay, that's tiny. Let's see. Can anybody see anything from this? I don't know. I can, so I guess if I can, then you can, if you kind of squint. Yeah, so playing 3 rounds of hearts, but I don't know what to say. It's just, I would say there wasn't enough information, and any other route to just kind of think deeper seemed a bit far-fetched to me. So I just played the normal way. You can sue me if you want, but Jacobi. And then put in the cozy part score of 2 hearts. In fact, we have a 9 card heart fit. Okay, it's a 10. Yeah, it's sometimes it's a bit confusing, but the 10 is actually 1 card. It's not 2 cards, despite the fact that it uses 2 characters. It's a 7. Yeah, it's a 9 card fit, and our opponents have an 8 card fit, and we're still allowed to play here. So that's awesome. 6. Well, the most useful discards I can take, I guess, are in clubs. So let's try that. Maybe a club rough. Well, now I didn't watch the spots, but I might as well try this jack of diamonds and then with the intention of discarding a spade. That didn't work out, but still. Okay, and we're gonna lose 2 more spades. Not much I can do about that. Okay. Better than nothing, but it's also not better than what my opponent will do. I have an 18 count and my partner just opened. Okay. 2 clubs should be game forcing. 3 no trump. 4 no trump is quantitative. A bit too weak. I'm just gonna do it. I mean, if it actually says about 4 no trump that it's 16-17, then I'm too strong for it. So, and my partner is 18. So we're supposed to be in 7, aren't we? Well, let's see. I mean, it's one of those hands where actually you don't really need to count your tricks. You just start taking them and then count as you go along. But I might as well try to count just for my own sanity. It's probably 5 hearts. 3 diamonds is 8. 9, 10 with the ace king of spades, and then 3 clubs is 13. And if hearts aren't 4-3, then I only have 12. So yeah, I am called. It did look like it, but it's one of those hands. Not all points are created equal. Well, let's test clubs first, I guess, because otherwise I don't know what to discard from there. This is a jack and then the 8. It's a bit funny, but I'm just gonna ignore what they do. So is that really for a doubleton? I shouldn't take both spades because it kind of tightens the hand, cashing your top tricks. But it also makes it impossible to cross later in case hearts are 4-3. And I've seen a hard discard. I shouldn't forget about the hard discard. It's the heart 7, so I think actually hearts are high now. Unless I'm completely insane. Wait. No, they could have been 5-2. And now, but after this discard, they are high. I'm pretty sure. Okay. That's the way it is. At least we weren't in 6 diamonds or something. On the other hand, you could be in like 7 hearts or... Well, 7 clubs is a bad contract, but... Oh, I'm sorry, it was a misclick. It is such an ugly hand, I'm not gonna accept. You know, on paper it's 14, but it doesn't look like 14, so... Okay, I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna do my thing. Okay. Oh, that's nasty. Well, I guess, I mean, roughing with the king is like super extreme. Roughing with the 10, or roughing with the king assumes that West has a doubleton jack, had a doubleton jack from the get go, which is even less likely given the fact that West had a stiff club. Roughing with the 10 only hopes for a jack like third or fourth from east, so that's a bit better. Okay, now let's see. Okay, so I will get. Oh, wait, that jack is high now, and one heart. Oh, it's high, so I can actually claim the rest. So both diamonds would go on dummy's high card. So the jack of clubs and the fourth heart. One club, one spade. Double. Three spades is like a mixed raise. I've been frisky with these things here. It's a bit too much, but it kind of looks like a fresh hand, like with a bunch of controls and so on. So it should have some chance. Well, I think I might have forgotten about the bidding when I bid four. Actually, I'm usually very pessimistic with 5-3-3 two hands, and this was my feeble attempt at compensating for that. It's definitely not really worth more than three spades, but sorry, I mean my hand. Of course, this is a perfect mixed raise. It's even a maximum mixed raise, and it's not my partner's fault that the queen of clubs is useless. Actually, it's not that useless. I will have a club trick eventually. It's just that I need some magic to happen in diamonds. Okay, East is the one who opened one club, and West is the one who has hearts. Okay, well, not much I can do about the heart loser, so. What? Yeah, okay. It actually doesn't help me too much, but. One less thing to worry about, kind of. I could probably go to dummy with a heart rough, but. Okay, West has king, queen of hearts, jack of clubs. Let's say if I'm gonna make this contract, West needs to have the king of clubs, right? Oh yeah, I don't know what to say. First, let's just cash the ace in case the queen falls and it makes my life easier. Okay, of course it doesn't. It's a bit dumb. I mean, I need diamonds to be like king jack onside. What are the odds of that? My partner had 9. I had 12, so that's 21. 19 missing. West already showed me 6. Okay, so I mean, if I'm gonna play West for the king of diamonds, of course I need to play East for the queen of spades. But I mean, maybe I shouldn't think so positively, and maybe I should try to go down as as few as possible. You know what to say. So I would need West to have king, queen of hearts, jack of clubs, and king, jack of diamonds. That's 4, 5, 10. So that would leave East with 9 points. So that's That's impossible. Okay, so now we should go to like emergency mode where we're just trying to like end play east, and then maybe we will lose one last trick or something. So anyway, low to the 10 can't really hurt. Okay, he's puts me to the test right away. Okay, so just to reiterate, we're missing 19 points. 19 points, out of which I know that West has already 6, King, Queen of Hearts, and the Jack of Clubs. And now the question is, can West still have the Queen of Spades? And the answer is yes. But it's still unlikely. I mean, I should take the stupid finesse. Okay. So at least one down, several to go. Of course. Okay, so the way I can make sure that I only lose one more trick is rough this, one more trump, take the heart. Maybe even, yeah, okay, this is like the cute way of doing it. Queen of clubs thrown away, and now a diamond. And just, I mean, I guess, oh yeah, I mean, technically I can even play the 4, but okay, let's play the 10. Okay, and of course now the jack was there just to annoy me, but yeah, the king was still offside, so. Down 1. Which is why you should be in 3. It's actually pretty simple. 9 plus 8 is, sorry, 9 plus 7. The plot thickens. Okay, 1 no trump. Let's do it. Anything can happen in match points. All bets are off. Okay, let's do it. That's a good lead. I like that lead. Okay, the thing is, what I'm slightly worried about, and I mean, maybe I'm alone in this, but a club switch might be a little embarrassing here. And the annoying part is that the diamond finesse is in east. It's going to east, so maybe I can take this with the ace and take the diamond finesse. Because like taking with the jack and then east can't do anything about it, that's a little too obvious to my taste. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, concentrate. And now all we need to do is hope for spade split. So what's the 9 of spades if I'm not mistaken, so that doesn't scream like suit quality or like suit length. And after this spade spade discard, I'm actually called for, I don't even know how many tricks. It's a huge jackpot. Okay, this is a top. I did win this board. I'm so proud of myself. It's just a dirty trick that sometimes works. But hey, all is fair in love and war. Am I strong enough for 2 spades? Probably not, but I mean, at least I'm describing my hand. Okay, he really does have a spade fit. Okay, let's just go for it. I'm gonna be out of. Okay, I mean, it says 4 plus, right? So that kind of means, of course, it's not standard mathematical notation, but what 4 plus implies is that it's either 4 or 5 or some integer larger than that. So, for example, if I say like 7 spades, that does fit the description, right? It's 7 is bigger than 4, so it's fine. Now 3, for example, 3 is less than 3, is less than 4. So for example, if you have this hand here, well, I mean, I can't even show you the hand, but this hand here, if you count the number of spades, you'll find something very interesting. You only have 3 of them, which is why you should actually show your club fit. Anyway. Okay, maybe it's all fine. It's just a diamond. Okay, who overcalled diamonds? Wested. That kind of sucks. Heart 6. 6, king, ace, 4. Okay. And if I duck too many diamonds, and then the whole contract is off, so I kind of need to take the next diamond, but then well, let's see. I'm not super confident, but if only there was a way to find out whether or not we had a fit. Like, let's say some kind of system. Well, okay, let's just close our eyes and hope for 3-3, because if they're not 3-3, then I'm just, it's whatever. It just doesn't matter. This really was the worst thing I've ever seen. Okay, it's not even close to the worst thing. Okay, so if Gip can raise me on 3 cards of spades, then I might as well bid 1 on trump on queen doubleton. We seem to have hit the jackpot here because we found the 5-3 fit. On the other hand, maybe my partner only has four hearts now, or 3, or who knows. I mean, it's okay. Let's see. I'm not afraid of anything. Thanks, I guess. Okay, now I can discard that diamond on this club, for example. And I mean, they're forcing me to ruff, so I can't take the finesse, but I'm not really too worried about this. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I was gonna say like some less experienced players would bid 2 spades here. Maybe it's not too bad, I mean, but yeah, let's just try double first. It's a tiny bit less committal. On the other hand, yeah, whenever my partner bids like 3 clubs, I will have a problem. But I mean, in this case, I kind of like end played myself into passing. I'm not gonna pull 3 clubs to 3 spades. And I hope East doesn't pass. Wow. Pass no suitable call. Okay, well, I mean, okay, East. Ah, okay, pass is from me, okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to fix this. I mean, every now and then my partner has like 6 clubs, and East-West had a misunderstanding. Spades are almost certainly never gonna work out. I mean, I was right about spades not working out, but clubs are also not gonna work out. So that's the issue here. That was a misclick, but it's a misclick that doesn't really work. It doesn't really matter too much. Okay, yeah, they're on to us. A hard rough is what I'm going for, but it's not like we're gonna take a lot of tricks here, but we can try. Oh no. Okay, so spades were 4-1 as well. Okay, so I guess the best I can do here is some kind of a tiny cross rough of 6 more tricks, or I mean 3 more tricks. And there's like literally no more chance of getting more tricks because East only has trumps left. No, but 10 of diamonds is as good as a trump. And this is the perfect opportunity from north to either bid. Wait, what? First of all, north should bid hearts, and then second, if you don't want to bid hearts, just bid 2 spades. It's just completely sick because you wouldn't bid. Okay, every now and then you have like 0 points and you're gonna bid 2 spades with 3 cards, but with this hand you should definitely bid your doubleton spade. I mean, my double is not perfect, but it would have worked out fine here. West wouldn't have doubled me for penalties. Okay, 13. There's supposed to be 3 hearts here, with basically any weak no trump with 4 cards. Okay, let's see. It's a pretty dumb bid actually. 4 hearts for my partner. You should just let it go. You have no controls. Okay, the king of clubs is the only one, but okay, the only thing I can try is some kind of way of some kind of like, yeah, if somebody has the ace of clubs and forgets to take it, but they're robots, they're not forgetful, so like, yeah. And now I'm going down 2, which will cost me another board, or down 3 or what. Okay. It's still correct bridge to bid your 4-card support there, but your partner should be aware of the fact that you're stretching. I mean, what am I doing? 1, 2 spades. I don't even care. Four zero, of course. Okay, so probably diamonds aren't 3-3. So I have to take the finesse. I just hate this game. Four zero. So dumb. Is it the 9 if I'm not mistaken? Yeah, thanks. Yeah, great. Slowly losing my patience, but okay. Let's see. Okay, my partner. Okay, actually, it's a really dumb bid. Two spades was a dumb bid. You're supposed to invite me with that. I mean, it's just. Okay, so I can just take the finesse against East, I guess. Okay, so I'm just gonna rough one diamond in dummy. Sorry, one diamond from dummy in my hand. So I'm just gonna lose two more tricks. And it just shows you how dumb this is. I mean, how can you bid two spades with that? Two spades and then three spades. You would bid the exact same way without that shape, with just the same exact cards with like 4 4 3 2. I really have to stop playing with Gibbs. It's just completely dumb. I don't know what to say. And I mean, I don't know if you saw it, but I need to play against Gib as well. So that means that I will probably lose against Gib, and then everybody can say like, well, I mean, if you're so good, why can't you beat Gib? Which is fair enough, but on the other hand, Gib is Gib is playing with itself literally. So like, if I had to play in a partnership with myself, then I would know exactly what each of my bids mean and each of my calls mean. So that would be a pretty big advantage, I would say. Okay, 9 of hearts. That looks like a promising switch. Looks like it just might catch hearts. It was a 7-2 fit, right? Yeah. Sorry, 6-3 fit. What? He switched from the ace. Well, I guess they knew all the combinations, and they figured out that it can't cast a trick. One spade. Two spades. Let's see. It's one of those things where I could try to go to dummy and do some magic, but I might as well just play spades like a beginner, just ace and another. And let's see what they do. So and try about the ace of diamonds. Yeah, the beginner method works again. Okay, beginner method is usually something people use in cubing. It's kind of layer by layer. But there's definitely several beginner methods on also in bridge. And we come to our last part. 1 diamond, 1 spade, 2 clubs, okay, 2 hearts, game force, 2 no trump, I'm gonna set trump, 3 no trump, what's this? Black with clubs. We are playing match points. I don't know what to do. It's just one of those stupid hands. 2 or 5. So that would be those 2 aces, right? No queen, that I knew already. Yeah, it's not exactly scientific, but I'm just gonna stop in 6 and hope we make. It looks awesome. Just need to be a little careful what I rough and where. In fact, almost certainly I need to rough spades there because those are the low trumps. So take this with a 10. Ace of spade, spade rough. I need more. Oh wait, I need 1 more rough to make the contract, right? And 2 more roughs for +1. But I'm just gonna be like that guy in the Olympiad or whatever, Buratti. Just like diamonds have been breaking bad the whole tournament, so I'm just gonna say that everything was breaking bad the whole tournament, so I'm just gonna concede 1 trick and hope that Diana didn't bit slam. I am playing against Diana, right? It's just so weird, you don't even see your opponent. I have to stop these challenge events. Let's see. I mean, I don't even know whether or not she finished it, but I mean, she's online a lot, and let's see. Yes, okay. She had a lot of tied boards. Okay, she was in 3 no trump. Yeah, she just bid 3. I mean, that makes sense, but okay. This is where I went down in 4 spades. She went down 2 in 4 spades. Actually, those things matter. And here she probably got there a little differently. Okay. Ooh boy, okay, so this was how it went. So that's why you need to open 1 spade. Okay. I went down 1 in 4 spades and she went down 3 in 3 spades. So she actually kind of probably assumed that her partner raised her on 3. But now she just she just passed, and then somehow she went down 3. Because you're in 3 spades, you can even discard a club on this, right? Yeah, she did. Huh. Yeah, I think this line is just a little too chaotic here. Yeah. What did I do? I just actually just roughed it in my hand and assumed that spades were 3-3. But I don't think her line is better actually. Anyway. Yeah, I should just be happy with this. How much was this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm like 3 ahead. It's 9.5. 9.5, 6.5, I think. So that's something. Back in the saddle. Okay, well, that's okay. I was in 4 spades where she was in 3-no trump. What was that? She beat 3-no trump? Yeah, I just definitely disagree with that. Your hand is just not really good enough to withstand any lead. I mean, except the heart, I guess. Some boards where I lost. Yeah, these like super off-shaped 3-no trumps, 1-no trumps. I still don't really get. I mean, I guess the point is, if I have to guess what the whole point of this is that you're trying to get into a lot of stamen situations where your partner can figure out that you have a 4-card side suit or something. I still can't really believe that this is worth it, but I mean, I'm just probably one of these dinosaurs or boomers or whatever you want to call us, who don't really understand it. Well, this didn't expect this to be better than a 0. Yeah, she just bid 2 spades. I said it's a beginner bid, but I mean, it's probably better than double, if I'm being honest. What else is there? 4 spades, 5 spades down to. What's that? What? What? Was Diana trying some kind of a gamble with like that she assumed that her partner was gonna. Okay, I think she's just pissed off at the robots. Was she on tilt? Or is she just like trying to bid as many slams as possible? I don't get it. Anyway, it's fine. Hey, look, I'm I'm happy with my result. I went down 2 here, and I think I even said that I shouldn't. That going down 2 is probably a bad idea. Anyway, well, hey, I won the match. That's awesome. And I think I'll record something in a minute. See you around.